Matt, the life of a coach is never a smooth or easy one, particularly on days like this.
No, it's a tough one to take. That 1 point loss in the last minute is for the effort that the boys gave as well, and they never say die, and they just kept turning up and turning up and turning up and kept putting themselves back in the game, and it's going to take a little bit of getting over, but we've got to be professional, we've got to be smart about our recovery and then what we need to do next week now.
Once again, Mark, in recent weeks I think we've seen quite a transformation in the performances from your players.
Yeah, we're getting better. We're definitely getting better. We're getting better with our understanding of the shapes that we want to throw at teams. With the boys, their efforts have always been good, but with a little bit more smarts, those efforts are showing a little bit more fruit as well. So we've improved almost week on week, throughout the sort of last 8-9 weeks. But we've got one more improvement in us to make sure next week's a good week for us.
Yeah, and that game is down at the London Broncos. I don't know if you've had a chance to even look at the table, but as things stand, there are 3 teams on 16 points, and you're one of them.
Yeah, and I think the points difference as well is pretty close. I think there's only 5 points between the 3 teams. So, that's our job. Isn't to go down hoping to sort of create a margin of victory. It's about creating a performance that's going to get us a victory. We need to win to be able to make sure we stay in this division. So that's our job this week, to prepare ourselves ready to go down there and do a little bit of a capital raid and bring 2 points home.
You started the game so well. Mo Agoro, 2 tries in the opening 11 minutes. It just gave you the perfect start, the perfect platform.
Yeah, and 2 kicks from out wide. One shaves the post, and the other one sort of goes just the wrong side of the post, and we hit one post in the second half as well. So look at the game, we lost by 1 and 3 conversions there that were a cat's whisker away. But those 2 tries at the start set us up in good stead, and I thought they were really good, well worked tries too for us. Mo going off just after that with a hamstring injury really upset our balance, and we had to shuffle around and sort of make sure we covered that absence, and that hurt us a little bit. But credit to the boys, they stuck to their new tasks. The guys that were moved around, they stuck to their new tasks and still worked super hard.
Actually, that's a very fair point, because you had to rejig quite a bit following Mo leaving the field. So that is all credit to the players as well. But how is Mo? You've said that he's got a hamstring injury. I presume that means he won't be available for your final game.
We'll have a look at that tomorrow. I think generally with hamstrings, if you pull your hamstring proper, you're unlikely within a week. But we'll get a full look at that tomorrow, and we'll make our decisions. But it's unlikely. But like I say, we'll check.
So very close throughout. It was level at half time. The Panthers then went ahead, but not once but twice. But your team just showed great resilience to come back, to set up that grand slam finish.
Yeah, they kept turning up. They wore their hearts on their sleeves, and they just kept fighting and turning up. And some of the shape that we played today, I thought was really pleasing. Getting to those edges and really sort of challenging Halifax on those edges, and that was really pleasing. I did not expect us to not turn up and have a crack, but it's always pleasing when you see them just get a little bit of adversity and then just sort of bite down on the gum shield and just keep going, which that's really, as a coach, that's really proud, and that's a good sign that we are together and we are still ready for this last week.
And you're still in with a shout, Matt. That's the main thing, to stay up.
Yeah, there's a saying that goes around in Australia: there's always next week until there isn't. So I guess next week is it. That's going to be always next week, and then that's it. But we'll be, like I say, we'll be fully focused on what we need to do during the week, and getting a travel down to London and doing what we need to do.
Matt, you're a star. Thank you for your time.